Uh-oh. Hey everybody, I'm that girl goddess, and I want to say something about a lot of men don't understand what bad bees are. There's a spiritual covenant in the underworld that is called spirit. They're spiritual dogs. Like when Jesus told the woman that she was a dog and that the blessings were for the children of light. Okay, and she said, "Yes, I am a dog." That meant she served a false god and is a coven within the demonic world. And when you hear a lot of women say they bad bees, they really telling you that they are females that serve under the demonic dog. It's a coven of witchcraft, evil. And they are females who's supposed to go out and consummate with you and curse your life. They feel that they are the true gods and they don't have to um, labor before the Most High or in any situation, even on this earth. They feel to go out there to get you, and the Word of God say, go a whoring. Okay, they go out there to gain off of you. Yes, they will give birth to children. They don't want the biological father to raise the child. They want this person to take on the responsibility of their child. They submit unto the government as the government is their husband and is demonic to provide for them. They don't want to put forth labor. You got to understand the positioning. And then they want to consummate or be intimate with a lot of men to put them under demonic attack and oppression. Okay, and even if you are saved, you have a baby by them, they don't want you in that child life because they only want to fight for what is demonic. Okay, they're not about um blessing a man. They're very argumentative. All they want is money. They want you to treat them like you're their father and they're your child. Okay, and they go in a perverse manner. They want to be, when they intimate, calling you daddy. They call you daddy to have that perverse spirit of incest to come into their household and upon you, and the pedo spirit to come into you. So you have to be very careful. And when they children grow up, after you are served and they children grow up, I don't care if you marry them, they want a divorce, they're ready to cheat, they're going to move on with their life to the next person. Okay? That's what they do. And they tell you they're bad bees because they're bad people. They call themselves bees because they serve a dog, and a female dog in heat is called a what? And when they say in heat, that means they dealing with the flames of hell. Okay, and they're passing it to you too. And they consummating, having kids. Okay, so I want a lot of people to understand that, because there's a lot of men. I was watching the stepdad pay for the daughter's graduation. She, when she got a certain age, her mom talked her into going to invite her biological father that never showed up. And a lot of men are recognizing once the kids get grown, but it's not just females. Males that get this treatment. Females who raise a man's child. You know, the child can even live with the real biological mama or grandmama, and you pay all the bills. They just see you as a means to provide for their lifestyle, to soften their blows of the course of the, the choice that they made with the enemy of demonic covenants. You have to be careful of the strange woman and the strange man. And that's what you're dealing with. The government, they see them as a means that they don't have to go out and labor. They even can say their children are slow, tell the children go to school, act a fool, just be demonic. They don't want them to mature. They don't want them to grow. They don't want them educated. They don't want them to labor. They get them off into the street world, drugs, all of that. So men, be careful when you talk to the girl and they say they a bad beat. That's what that means. That means they under a demonic covenant. Don't be fooled. And they have the attributes of Satan. And they will wait till you finish raising their children. And if their children have the spirit like them, their children will reject you and only come to you when they want something, you to finance something. Men, when these girls want you to take them on shopping trips, okay, and they call them, they sell baddies, they ain't even got to say it. But what they do in that covenant is have you buy their stuff to prevent an image to draw a man of a higher stature than you. Okay? They're using you. When they bring you, they take you for, they disregard you as a man and see you as a simp. When you pay for dinners, spend all that money on them dinners, I'm going to expose the truth. Okay, yes, I am Christian, but I was raised under those demonic covenants, and I know what they are. I ran for Christ my whole life while they was trying to force me to participate. And that's what they do. And they put on the mask, the war paint, when they say witches and them wearing makeup and all that kind of stuff to attract men. There's nothing wrong with makeup, but when you use it to deceive a man, to draw a man for you to use, it becomes demonic. Okay? And that's what they're doing. And they want you to provide for them. It's even pastors. They tell you they're your spiritual father, and then they want you to sow these seeds. See, you have females, they claim to be prophets. And they'll tell you, put all their information in for you to send them money. Now, they can give a word, because under God, they call hirelings. God can hire them for a season. But they'll sit there and cry, I got 5 kids, 12 children, don't have no fathers for my children, I'm suffering out here. They won't get a job. You see pastors tell me, they'll tell you, I'm in full-time ministry. But when God called us, even Jesus Christ had an occupation. He was a carpenter. Okay? So when you see these people that don't want to labor and telling you to sow a seed, God never told you to sow a seed to get a blessing. He says sow into what, like if you have a job, you have to go get the equipment, different things, invest in it. Sow into your wife, sow into where you want to be in life. But he didn't tell you to go give your money to these pastors, so-called pastors, false prophets. They are a lot of them. And I'm telling you this, under demonic covenants. I have seen some of these covenants. Okay? So, especially with these mega pastors, they're not what they seem. And they are covenants. And they will want you to finance their whole life, provide for their children, anything expense that needs to be done, they're putting and adding it into it and telling you to sow into them. I know churches in Michigan, the members had to go work and all give 10 grand a year. And then most of the members work 2 jobs to make sure they can meet it, to have these finances. They deceive. God didn't tell you to pay your way to him. You cannot buy an anointing. You cannot buy the gifts of God. Okay? And the gifts, even if God wanted to bless you for car, what he going to tell you to do, instead of giving all that money to that pastor, trying to be him, go get your occupation, put your hand to your plow, to your work, and sow and invest in that. He may tell you, God, when you hear God's voice tell you to give a certain amount into the church, that you're able to do. But you don't make sacrifices like that. That is a covenant of the demonic dog. I'm just letting you know. And when you hear them saying bad bees, that's the kind of covenant. And it's a spirit that comes unto them that will make you submit. And it can put you into a momentary trance. But I'm that girl goddess. I just want to enlighten y'all about a lot of that stuff. Stop paying. I don't care if you step parent or you married to a woman, she have children, or to a man, he have children. Okay, only invest a certain amount. Yes, you can help buy school clothes. Okay, but be wise about it. Don't be going getting all this elaborate stuff, buying their first car, because when they leave, they're going to leave with a bang. Okay? And all you're going to do is feel the hurt. Don't put yourself in a situation thinking that you're doing the right thing. Yes, I bless any child. So if I'm in a relationship, yeah, if they need school clothes, I'm going to help you if you my spouse. But if you just someone I'm messing around with, which I don't believe in fornication, that wouldn't have been me. Trust me, I'm not going to provide for you. I'm just going to understand when you have to go get your children certain things. Okay? And that's why me personally, I tell my don't get involved with somebody who got a whole bunch of children. You want to know why? Because then they're going to be trying to play on your wallet for you to be the help. When God say help me, he mean help meet the cause of your household. Okay? And when that man and husband that you got, when he go to work, he know he got to set aside something for Christmas and birthdays and they school clothing and they summer clothes or everyday clothes. You know, he already know he got to do that when he make a baby. Of a woman get pregnant and go forth and make a baby and don't get on no form of contraceptive, and they having children year after year after year, they under that covenant. And that covenant, you watch them beg. God's children don't beg or borrow. Okay? Yes, you can ask for some things. There's nothing wrong with having for some help, but not build a lifestyle. They have to have a job and go out here and work. And when you see them out here trying to get your money, the devil is a lie. Let me tell you, the devil is a lie. That is a dog covenant. And they are users. And they want to use the hardworking people or sage and people that have love in their heart in order to gain. They date guys, making them think they're going to have an opportunity and be in a relationship and take them shopping. The very Louis Vuitton outfit that you bought for them, they're going to go try to attract some kind of millionaire or somebody a 6-digit figure income, and they're going to want to do that. So be careful out here. Women, I'm going to tell you, it's the same thing in reverse. Watch your money. These guys want to marry you and you own a house. I hate to say it, you need a prenup. If they didn't help you invest in that, then they don't get that. If they ain't married to you and spend a lifetime with you, even if you had it before them, yes, and I can understand if you make your transition die, that the house go to them. But if they try to get a divorce and take what was yours before that, just like a woman, that's something that needs to be outlawed. I can see if you participated and put money into it, then it need to be liquidated and you need a lawyer. But be those that was yours, don't let them take that money. Don't let them take all your objects and all that kind of stuff. That is a demonic spirit of the dog. Okay? And so that's why Jesus called that woman a dog. He wasn't calling her a dog to put her down. It's just like if they in motorcycle club and they soul devils, that's what they call themselves. I'm a soul devil. Okay? I'm a dog. It depends on their covenant. They serve the golden calves. Okay? They'll tell, and some of them serve a goat and they'll tell you I'm a goat. Be careful of those things because they have demonic meaning. Y'all be blessed. I'm that girl goddess. Bye.